It's rising up the ranks in terms of favorability, and understandably so, right? This hero seems to just keep winning.
Yeah, she's doing really great right now. I think the teams are really good at using her, and I think they struggle with how to shut her down properly right now. So makes sense to pick her early and see if you can get away with it. In this game, it was revealed super early, and I think still I like Liquid's overall draft here a little bit more than Gaming Gladiators. So I'm expecting that the TA lineup will be prevailing here, but we'll see.
Let's see indeed.
I mean, if Gaming Gladiators played like they played in game one, they can definitely take down any game.
Absolutely.
I feel like regardless of draft at that point, because they played fantastic Dota.
No, very much so. Yeah, it was the play that sort of stood them ahead in that game one. No doubt about it. I mean, so overall, what do you sort of feel is the weakest element of Gaming Gladiators draft in comparison to Liquid's that you're maybe a bit concerned about?
The difficulty is that they rely quite heavily on this Timbersaw to get huge and able to frontline, but there's a very overwhelming amount of damage on the side of Liquid. Reminiscent a bit of OG's game, where they played the Underlord and Bristleback, and there was just simply too much physical damage to sustain. I feel that could become the case if TA has a good game, if Beastmaster gets, you know, his items early. But on the other side, they do have Luna, and I think it's super important how this Luna is going to be doing early on. So
yeah, and what do you feel that sort of carry decision offers them here to round up their draft, of course, coming as the last pick?
It adds some very much needed Ancient Clear and Tower Push. And I think, you know, not many heroes give you both of those at the same time. Both teams starting out tri-laning on top lane.
Back to, yeah. And of course, this sort of tri-lane versus tri-lane didn't work out well for Gaming Gladiators when they did it in the series prior to against Liquid in the best of 3. This time, when you consider what they have, are you a little more comfortable for them trying it again here, or do you think that this is again Liquid having the edge with the tri-lane setup?
I think I'm less comfortable with their tri-lane this time. I actually think TA 1v1 against Timber should be having a pretty damn good time down there. And yeah, I think this matchup, in my opinion, favors Liquid.
Okay.
But so far, Ace is doing a good job on the last hits, though, and being annoying to TA.
Yeah, we'll have to keep an eye on that farm, because as you say, if Matu's able to free farm and get solo XP, he is going to be quite the beast, especially when he's on such a powerful hero like the Templar Assassin.
Yeah, but Ace is performing really well from the start, though. Look at him keep chasing, yeah. Oh, Salary gets a little bit too close.
The dual breath slow into the arrow, that'll do it. Zai even able to pick up the kill himself. A little bit of a cheeky axe throw from a distance will make sure that he gets the first blood gold.
Yeah, just claiming the gold.
Easy kill. Yeah.
And back to CSing on the lane without too much time invested. That's the dream for, I want to say a carry, in this case, off-laner, right? Yeah. But still the dream when you're being protected by your supports like this.
And the exact right amount of kill participation that he wants to be offering.
So on the mid lane, he did not skip Shadow Strike, by the way. He wants to have Shadow Strike. He wants to contest the Invoker. Going 2 points in it. Invoker, of course, gonna max out the Quas and try to regen to out-sustain this. Sitting under his tower as well, getting extra regen. The high ground miss.
Bottom lane.
Refreshing.
Things looking to even back up here. Matu now keeping on track with the CS of Ace.
Yeah, he's only slightly behind. I mean, Timber might win the last hit in the overall lane, but it's still an agi hero that scales very hard versus, you know, Timbersaw. If you trade even farm, you're going to be happier as a TA on that matchup.
On top lane, I mean, Aaron missed a Tofu, but does end up managing to sort of go through the middle of them all and catch onto Duracio. It will be saved by the living armor. Still a lot of damage. As we're seeing, how's the farm going up at Duracio? 13 for 2, 14 for 1. So both cores getting a similar amount out of this.
Yeah, very even farm laning stage, I would say, so far. Of course, Liquid getting that first blood, have a little bit of a lead, but quite even all across the board. First Null Talisman in for the Queen of Pain. Gonna go for the second one, of course. Get your stats up so you can actually deny the Invoker a little bit more.
And of course, boom, he will be building the urn here for the team. Making sure that he's ready to make the quick plays with the Quaswex combo. Arrow sails past.
Tips him.
You can pretend that never happened.
Nice voice line by Boxy.
See if he hangs around to try for another one.
Yeah, you could also just steal some, right? That's a good way to desaturate the enemy triangle. Just go and arrow the big creep.
Yeah, as you say, they have got Luna, so they know Liquid that's likely that Gaming Gladiators are going to be wanting to get some stacks going early on.
Yeah, excellent, excellent to have a Mirana in the team in that case. For now, very safe under your tower here is Duracho and his Luna. Hard to make any aggressive play on him, but there's nothing to pull right now either, so they can't get the lane back as easily. So Duracho just enjoying nice farm up here. Good D-ward by Boxy. Keeps control of the area.
And continues to take those big creeps. Just getting the XP and gold that he can out of that area. Whilst, as you say, maybe a bit of a slowdown for the Farmer's Eye top. But maybe they can get something with Boxy coming back over. Tofu tries to set up a little bit here onto Instania.
Yeah, he might be in danger himself, though. The arrow gonna miss, though.
Gonna be off the mark. Tofu's fine. Or maybe dual breath? No, it doesn't matter. They get the...
Maybe he could have waited.
Down.
Yeah, maybe he could have waited for a dual breath to land. If the dual breath connected first, could probably have landed the arrow.
Will be a TP back to base salary, but Drasho's not going to be too fussed. He's fine.
Yeah, look at Ace already enjoying a solo lane now as the TA starting to jungle, of course. She does that really fast, but that means Ace is going to try and get the most out of bottom. And he has a catapult wave now.
All right.
So you're going to have to react to when he goes on the tower.
And is this just a case of what Matu doesn't really want to stay in the lane when the 6 comes online for the Timber?
No, it's very common to want to go jungle and start hitting creeps when you are TA. Any hero that has really fast jungle clear will benefit more herself from going and taking that. But it gives an opportunity to Ace to pressure tower now.
See, over in the river. Got the setup here is the EMP Boxy. It's got stick charge in a few leaps, but it's not going to be enough. Tornado will catch him off the second jump. Boom claims the kill.
Oh, they're rotating top.
Way out. See what they can get here. Ace coming in strong. Zai has to TP out immediately. They've got nothing to stop it, so they won't get the kill game in Gladiators, but Ace is ready to dive in for more. Lucid beam set up on him in Instania. The 3 points into the reactive armor. Ace can get aggressive. Underneath the tower, they take down the dragon.
Yeah, instead it's going to be top that Gaming Gladiators are pushing with Catapult, with Luna. Timbersaw here to help tank. This is already looking like a tower that might go down.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Liquid can't do anything about this.
Yeah. Yeah, that tower's definitely falling. And they're already sending Tofu away. They're like, go, 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 stack, stack, stack. The triangle. He is going to be just a little bit too late for the Ancient stack here, I think. Maybe with that tree cut, he can get it. That actually made a difference. Very clutch.
That's smart stuff from Tofu.
Yeah, that's efficiency right there. Peak efficiency by Tofu.
Oh, Boxy will lose his courier. It came across again, taking away all these large creatures from the neutral camp. And trying to limit the farm there a little bit. Might pay with his life. He's got 1 leap left. But the EMP's in. Stick charge will give him enough mana for 1 more jump. And Duracho's coming in from the side. Boxy's trying to hide in the tree line, but they've got their eyes on him. Boxy taken down once more. It's Gaming Gladiators making the magic happen here. Bottom lane, Celery is getting dove upon. Liquid, they'll look to get on with a push of their own. Still high up the tier 1 tower down here.
Yeah, he's not going to be able to defend it. Just the vision of the Hawk sending it in. So important when you play against a Treant, having ways to see him. Otherwise, he could have defended his tower, but we're not going to see him keep this tower alive like he did earlier today.
Nice, just moving from lane to lane. Presence up top allowed Gaming Gladiator to get the quick tier 1 there. He's going to swing over towards the mid.
I mean, he has a hood, so at this stage, he doesn't really die to just about anything. Unless he's alone against a lot of heroes, I don't think he can bring down Ace. So right now, all the towers are in danger.
Quite the difference in what Gaming Gladiators were able to do with the sort of tri-lane setup in that series the other day against Liquid. This time round, we can see the fact that they got Ace that lane setup where he's going to have the free farm they're getting a lot done with that early power spike that the Timbersaw hits. You know, 8.5 minutes in, because that's set up and the way that Ace has been able to move around and use his early power, they've taken 2 tier 1s already.
Yeah, they're taking towers and getting very active here early on. Also creating a lot of space for their own Luna to safely farm away. So I like what they're doing. Still, though, it is Liquid who are slightly ahead in gold, even as they lost 2 towers. They are getting a lot of farm, stacking Ancients.
That's it. They'll be able to get Insania here. Set up once more with the sleep into the cold snap. Okay, we'll jump forward, but...
It's like the 4th time or something we see that Nightmare into EMP combo already this game. Very solid combo, actually. If you don't have Magic Stick, you might just be able to do nothing when you get out of it. Hurts a lot. And, yeah.
And Ace is going to go straight for the halberd after the hood.
I think that's good. He's recognizing the danger to him will be physical damage. And you can go plate mill and try to sustain it, but I think halberd allows you to save your teammates even better. So it's a very good active choice. And of course, Sanj is great component on Timbersaw.
Over the river, Tofu. Looking very dead here. Maybe came across to see if he can mess around at the power rune spawn, but will lose his life, and that should be rune skewer for Mickey. Not the most potent, though. Just an invis rune. Top lane, Boom. Looking to split push, get the tier 2 tower beaten down upon.
He's done some damage already, yeah.
Yeah, it was still so early. I mean, 10 minutes in, and yeah, being able to hit into the tier 2 tower. Still very early tower pressure here continues from Gaming Gladiators.
Yeah, he's just being annoying. He recognizes that not too many things can kill him, probably, so he's pushing himself as far as he can here, getting really good solo experience and farm, generating space. And meanwhile, they're playing Timbersaw bottom. So right now, Team Tickles, ex-Team Tickles, Gaming Gladiators, they're playing sort of 3 lanes, showing on every single lane and farming. Usually that's something that's dangerous to do because the enemy team can punish that. They can go and gank you somewhere. But they're in a very good control.
Here we go. Gaming Gladiators with the smoke. They do not have a point in the Eclipse, so there'll be no ult here from Dyrachyo.
Yeah, he doesn't need to ulti though. He can right click quite hard.
Gonna try and start things on to Insania. He's very, very dead. The rest of Liquid, they'll back off.
Yeah, and Mickey is not having a chance to really get online here, it feels like. Even though he played a solid laning stage, he's 1-0-0, not getting the rotations he wants. And look at that, it's just taunting him like, you can't kill me because I have Hood of Defiance and I'm Timber.
Yeah, I mean, Ace couldn't really just go anywhere. I mean, they're going to pretty much need the Roar and the Macropyre if they want to have any chance of taking down Ace. And even then, it might not be quite enough. It's kind of reliant on Matu hitting those item timings. They need the Deso done on the T8. He's just one hammer away, so it will come pretty soon. Of course, Matu, top farm still in this game.
Yeah, he's farming quickly, and they're stacking the Ancients and the Triangle in general for him right now. So they're still just slightly ahead in terms of gold. But it's very difficult for Liquid to make the ganks happen.
I mean, do you think they mind that too much, Liquid? I mean, when you look at Liquid's lineup, can it afford to sort of sit back and just wait for Matu to get bigger and bigger on the expectation that this TA will ultimately carry against Gaming Gladiators heroes?
A little bit you can, but TA is not the safest late game carry in a sense. If you go very late game against a farmed Luna, she does lose that battle pretty hard. So I wouldn't want to rely on it. I think you want to make moves if you're Liquid right now. They're not content with the way the game is going.
Sure, they're feeling the heat here, and yeah, here we go. Smoke up from Liquid.
See if they can connect to anything more than Tofu. Might just be a single kill on Tofu here, though.
Not really what they wanted there, Liquid. They ideally want to get something a bit juicier than a support, but
they're not even leaving the area on Gaming Gladiators.
Yeah,
the
like,
fact
whatever.
that they're staying, they're just moving in with Timbersaw, like, yeah, you're not gonna kill us. Very confident Gaming Gladiators. They don't look like a team who last time they played against Liquid got 2-0'd hard.
They got stomped in that best of 3, but yeah, today so far, they're turning up and looking very solid so far here in the grand finals, these first 2 games.
For sure. Yeah, they're doing exactly what it takes, I think, to make yourself able to take down a strong team like Liquid. But of course, it's extremely close right now.
It is on the numbers, and we're yet to see sort of the fight where Matu's made the call to get, joined in. So a lot of power ready to reveal when he does make that move.
Yeah, they're gonna attempt Roshan now with the back of Alacrity and of course having Timber, very tanky hero. They're gonna start it. There's also DD rune. This is really useful.
Oh yeah, that's very nice. Very nice. I mean, they're just, I think, sort of realizing that, Liquid's not really doing much. So, Gaming Gladiators, they can take the objectives as they wish.
Oh, Liquid are mad. They see it. They see it and they TP immediately. They want to do something.
I think this DD rune might make the difference to the speed that it's... they're bringing down Roshan. As Liquid, they're moving over.
Oh, look at
the arrow just getting onto the Luna. That's actually going to slow things down. They're all on the Sonic when they jump forward. They get the kill on Roshan. Aegis is on the floor. Ace will be able to still secure it here for his team as he picks it up. They take down Boxy, but they've lost both the Luna and the Bane. Maybe even move more. Boom's getting chased. Ace is going to be left in the river. The Aegis, it's
Ice
popped.
Path.
Can they kill him off a second time? Matu in position. They set up with the stun. Ace tries to chain away. Will make it up to the high ground. Boom gets caught by the slow. The MP burn the mana of Matumba Man, but he doesn't care. Steps in, right clicks alone, take down the Invoker.
Beautiful execution there. That was so clutch by Zai. He wrapped around, got the roar on the Luna right as Roshan died, so she couldn't pick the Aegis.
Yeah, and I think with the opening's done as well, Boxy getting the arrow in. I mean, if he doesn't connect that arrow to start with the stun as the rest of Liquid come over to the pit, that DD Luna finishes off Roche. So an excellent stun, freezes them in position, and sure, Ace picks up the Aegis, but it's instantly lost. Liquid get the Roshan kill, and of course they take the team fight afterwards.
Yeah, we see it there, the slow motion. They even got the kill with the roar. Actually killed Roshan with the AoE damage. So everything went the way of Liquid there, and now in a very good spot after that.
Yeah, clutch turn up there to the Roshan.
Oh, Matumba, are you gonna do it? Are you gonna go for it? He's going for an Aghanims in his quick fight right now on the TA.
Definitely a bit of an earlier one.
We have not seen it in a single game yet, but it could be.
Well, we only had one game, didn't we? It was like the 7th final, or did it never get finished?
Oh yeah, we had it one game. But it was very, very late.
It was, it was right towards the end of the build. So
yeah,
this is different.
I meant to say this is like the first time we see it used as the first 3 items.
Yeah.
So allowing him to play big map in a very good way, as in he can be anywhere on the map and be useful. But now Liquid looking like they want to pressure bottom. They have Catapult Wave, they have Beastmaster with auras. This tower will be missed, I think, by salary perhaps, but they're trading right now, or attempting to.
Yeah, looking to try and go for the tier 2 top, but it was hard to keep up with the push of a TA and a Deso.
Yeah, and Helm Creep as well, tanking. 13 armor, 1800 HP, it can tank.
I'll get this tier 2, and of course the tier 2 up top still stands at half HP pretty much. Gaming Gladiators not able to get the trade.
Yeah, no trade as Mirana arrowed the catapult. Was very clutch there to take it out, so the push slows down. Everyone on Liquid starting to get stuff done. Productive way.
Getting that lead, holding that 2k advantage, and Matu still top spot in farm. A bit of a shake-up for Gaming Gladiators. We'll see how they can recover.
Yeah,
that bit of a blunder around Roche.
I mean, Liquid are not really like out of the woods yet, though. Their late game Alacrity Luna is something I would be concerned about. How strong she's gonna get. And also with the Halberd completed now on Timbersaw, he's gonna be able to stop TA's damage output a lot better. TA getting the dream item, of course. The Grove Bow now has insane range on her attacks. Oh, Ace.
I'm gonna try to kill him here with the Roar. Macropire, Ice Path, and the physical hits from Matumba Man. Not quite enough to take him out immediately, but with the burst from Mickey, they will manage to secure the kill. Ace is taken out.
Yeah, they also have the Spirit Vessel on Mirana, so able to reduce that healing.
Let's see if he's going to build towards any Dispel. Yeah, he's not got his next item queued up.
I would imagine he goes Lotus Orb next. It's a good Lotus Orb game, and it gives him a way to dispel that. You see the beautiful dragon coming down the mid lane.
See if they can slow down the push here. Gaming Gladiators. A tornado will make Liquid question if they want to keep pushing. 10 seconds until Ace is back up, and then underneath the tower, he should have a good job of still being a kind of impassable hero.
Yeah, there's already one Lotus Orb being purchased, by the way, on the side of Gaming Gladiators. They are building one on Tree and Protector. He has the Mana Boots and Plate Mail on his Courier, so doesn't need too much farm to get there.
Gaming Gladiators. They're looking to make a move into the jungle of Liquid.
Yeah, but the Hawk is there, scouting that nobody is in the area, which is a little bit sus as well.
Now when Liquid are in the mid lane.
Dragon Cam.
Zai, how long till Raw's back up? He's got it in 5, so they could look to make another attempt, even onto Ace. We saw they were able to do it successfully when they had enough members around.
Yeah, I think top tower is going to fall now to the consistent split pushing here by Boom. He was on it before, worked pretty hard for this. Tower finally going to go down. And of course, immediately they go for the outposts, equalizing the outpost status.
And as we see, yeah, definitely a different approach from Matumbaman. Not only the Ags, but also going straight for the Shard before he gets anything else.
Yeah. He queues it up. I like that. But yeah, Aghanim's complete. He's going to speed up his farming. But that means he doesn't want to fight right now. Not as badly. Of course, he can join.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
But in a sense, it's a 4,200 gold that doesn't fight very well.
Yeah. So if anything, this actually says that maybe Matu is saying that, yeah, he wants to take it a bit later.
Or at least, yeah, we see a nice burst there with the Queen ulti. Mirana getting the last hit on it even. It means that he wants to get later in a more positive way, perhaps, as well. Because if you farm more of the map, then you can go late game. But if you farm equal parts map, then you would probably lose to Luna.
Oh, rest in peace, Dragon.
Oh no. Gonna have to find a replacement. Yeah, he did take over a Hill Troll Priest. Oh no. This is how it happened. He was living. I never saw him die.
I think he got to experience flight there thanks to the tornado. You know? He's only ever hovered moments above the ground. And Boom was able to give him an extra bit of a ride.
That's how we remember.
Yeah, the best of moments here.
Yeah. Gave him the best days towards the end.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Right now, the game is continuing in a very slow fashion, very stable. Both
this
teams,
was a farming one, yeah.
Yeah, both teams insisting that they have better mid to late game or early late game. I think ultra late Gaming Gladiators are going to be very happy. So I think still that Liquid are more on timing as they smoke up again here.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I feel you're absolutely right. Like as you said, this Luna's going to be. They're going to be able to carry it. You know, Skadi's nearly done on Dyrachyo. That's of course going to be quite the nuisance for these range cores. Slowing down a lot of what Matumbaman can do, and as you said, with the Ags, he needs that next item really. At this stage, the Dragonlance Desto potency, it's going to fall off. There's going to be that slowdown to his build right now that's just not there in comparison on Dyrachyo's progression. On the bright side for Liquid though, what they have is the map control they're gaining now. They can hold on to much better because they have that vision play, right? Beastmaster and TA with the Aghanims and Aghanim's Shard. Nice grip here over on Mirana, but can they get there in time? Not really. No, Boxy's fine.
He's completely fine. He's out. I mean, this is such a slow game that you feel like maybe I can grip for something.
Sure, you're like, yeah, why not use my spells? I'm not getting any other chances to do so.
But look at all of Liquid as a reaction are moving towards the mid-tier 2. They know one big ulti is not there. Bane, almost not even a hero at this point. If you don't have grip in teamfights, you're, I mean, able to nightmare save, but outside of that, you're not doing much.
Come across with the smoke. Say Dyrachyo, Skadi done for this fight. So he's going to be very, very powerful, especially if he can start to slow down the fire that Matumbaman's able to bring in response by getting that hit and onto him. And Liquid, they're playing careful.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to be sloppy in a game when you're one game down already. But I think they have a power spike right now due to the Fiend script being down. They're also ahead by 5k net worth. I think it's a good timing to play around.
They're trying to start things on to Ace. The defensive nightmare gives him a bit of time, stops Liquid from being able to continue to commit. They're trying to poke him down, Vessel upon him, but the living armor's going to kick in. Vessel wears off, Ace is fine.
Interesting that the Timbersaw is not going for a Lotus Orb since they already have one, or will have one right now. He's going for a Shivas, it seems. So more attack speed slow.
Yeah, like Shivas with the Skadi. I mean, surely that's not going to make it too fun for Matuma Man to try and hit people.
Oh yeah, I mean, also a lot of heal reduction. Not that they have an overwhelming amount of heal, but it's just gonna make it more difficult to recover. Your magic sticks can do nothing if you're next to a Shivas and a Skadi as well.
Bottom tower is under attack.
But mainly this attack speed slow. It negates the effect of Beastmaster. Takes him out of the equation, you could say.
There we go, smoke up. It's a strong time to hit. They take a fight, they'll be able to get Roshan. In fact, they're just going to try and start Roshan straight up. They're going to head into the pit.
This will not be free, though. They definitely want to contest.
So who's going to start off the move here from Liquid? Boxy trying to close in. They need someone beefier at the front. Matu. So maybe seeing if he's going to get the chance to step in. Starts to poke on towards Ace. Duracho just continues to focus, finishing off the Roshan. It's already down to about a third of the HP left. In the river, Boxy is caught.
Yeah, Grip was used, though, to bring down a Mirana. Maybe they can still fight?
Solo here, Roshan.
Yeah, again, Beastmaster with the same move. He wants to go around it.
He's looking for maybe a raw opportunity here, Zai.
Repeat.
See if he's able to find the opportunity to commit as the summons are being brought down. Sonic Wave's only going to catch on the boom. Dracho pops the Eclipse. Ice Path will be onto the two of them. Roar as well onto the Luna side. Finds the target. They jump in. They get the kill. They get the Aegis. Mikke's able to pick it up. Dracho, though, he stands his ground. It actually brings them down with him. But Duraccio's out for 60 seconds. Mikke's going to be back up with that second life for the Aegis.
Yeah, you can see the damage of Luna there. We're not even that late into the game, but yeah, they do get the gem as well stolen over now. This was bought by Gaming Gladiators, and now Mikke is going to enjoy that.
I mean, and just again, perfect timing from Liquid on the way they get in on that Roche. As you said, the patience, Zai waiting for that opportune moment. They are able to mess up with Gaming Gladiators' attempt around Roshan.
Yeah.
And this time not only get the kill, but also getting that Aegis.
Yeah, a little bit concerning to me. Oh, they're diving in on mid lane right now, looking for more kills.
Nah, they got him.
Yeah.
Set up there into the Arrow.
Yules into Arrow, and that's going to bring down the Bane. Ace, mad at what happened, running at them.
See if they can get any catches out of this.
This is
Mikke's
dangerous.
ready to fight back. The hit's coming in onto Boom. Boom's spot. He's got to be careful. He's out with the Ghost Wall, but they've got the vision on him. Boom's going to get taken down. He's out for 50. The disarm will end shortly. As Matu not going to have any further control. Ace can Timber Chain away. But just like that, off the back of that Roche, Liquid ramping things up here. We're now up to an 8k lead.
Yeah, you have to be respectful still if you're gaming Gladiators. If you're missing your Luna, you can't really go into team fights, I think, at this point. So making a little bit of a mistake there. Now we see 8,000 gold leads. It's starting to ramp up, and full Orchid completed on the TA. Of course, the Yule Scepter Mirana is very nice, and having the Yules already, the Queen is now closing in on a Shivas herself. Yeah, and the Scream talent is online. Very strong talent to have for Queen.
Gaming Gladiators. They're going to have the full 5 back up. They're trying to get back in onto their jungle. Boxy.
It's going to hop away.
Ace not going to be able to chase onwards, so
Dire's courier has been
Liquid get out fine.
Yeah, top tower being threatened a bit by Zai. Of course, there's Treant armor, always protecting, slowing it down. Not so easy to get these tier 1 towers against Gaming Gladiators. No,
not at all. Marcelo doing a good job of holding them on as long as he can. So we're getting action here around the triangle. Scan's been dropped by Liquid.
Yeah. Also, the item build of Invoker is telling to the strategy that they're running. If you look at Invoker, he has a Solar Crest and drums. This is the steroid Invoker. He wants the Alacrity, drums, and Solar. Oh, leap in.
Set up here. When he Yules into the Arrow, jump forward from Mikke. That's Tofu gone. So they can maybe turn for Ace, or if Ace is able to turn for them, we'll see the roar from Zai dropped onto Celery. They're looking to focus down the supports, they'll get the second kill. Taking down the Treant, over to the side there, Duracho in with the Eclipse Stage straight onto Matuma Man. Matuma Man's just gone.
He's got a DD rune on Luna, he found it, and he's just so strong right now.
Yeah, loose the beam with a right click, Zai's dead as well.
Yeah, he has the shard on Luna, so he gets the right click on his Lucent Beam. He just shredded through TA there, and TA kind of getting griefed by by Zai as he was also running next to, starting the glaives to bounce. Get brought down really quick.
This is going to be a fast push coming in. They're straight down the mid. They've got creeps with them, and Matuma Man, with the money he's been spent, he's short on the buyback. So they're going to have a full minute to push in with no threat to TA.
Yeah, this is a great power spike timing that they're hitting. Luna can destroy bases really fast in this situation.
That's going to be a huge push. McKay is going to try and jump forward. And we'll begin to try and mess with him. Good at Ice Bar from Insania. Looking to slow this down as Ace is getting low. Again, every move that McKay makes close to Duraccio takes huge hits here from the damage of the Lucent Beam. 30 seconds, still no Matuma Man. Tofu just charging forward so he can get a Nightmare set up. Won't be the case. Liquid keep their distance. Insania with the macro pile laid down, they are able to slowly de-push and will hold back Gaming Gladiators, buying time for Matuma Man to respawn.
Yeah, they're gonna kill off the Overlord creep as well. Very big. And then taking over the triangle. They have vision here. This is really huge for Duraccio now, having the butterfly completed. And of course, gonna start buying the... Oh, you can do that? I didn't know you can use the beam. Yeah, you can beam snipe the couriers with Luna.
Oh, I mean, that's easy sniping then.
Yeah, actually. That's such a good courier, Kyler. Holy shit. I didn't know it bounced onto the couriers as well. Thought it wouldn't.
I mean, well, that courier didn't have anything on, but of course he was trying to hold it in position as he was 250 gold away from that Hyperstone and in turn the completed Bloodthorn. So he'll have to make the trip out himself if he wants to get that done in the next couple of minutes.
Yeah.
And that's going to be hard to do so with Gaming Gladiators taking control of this area. They've already got the vision down. They've got the creep wave coming in. They'll be able to take this tier 2. So it's going to be very difficult for Liquid to move out unless they make a coordinated effort as the full team.
I think Gaming Gladiators should just go because there's no BKB on TA yet. She's playing a very greedy style, very greedy build that is not going to work in 5v5 scenarios against their lineup. So just stick together with Shagron.
We'll see Matu. I mean, Matu's not going to be here. He went out over the map to go to the enemy secret shop. He's got to walk all the way back over it. They're going to try and defend without him, and they're actually doing very well at doing so as they've taken down Duraccio already. As Liquid, they're ready to try for even more here. They'll jump forward. They'll be able to bring down Tofu as well on the high ground. Ace and Celery, they've got to run. Liquid, they may not have had Matuma Man by their side to defend there, but turns out they didn't need him.
Yeah. They make great use of their Beastmaster and their Queen of Pain in that fight. And I think that was a surprise to both me and Gaming Gladiators that they could actually defend that so easily.
Yeah. We'll go like a big ult coming out from Mika, and again...
That ice path set everything up.
I was going to say, these defenses, a lot of it's been on the back of this dragon. Insania, every time, perfectly using his abilities to maximum annoyance for Gaming Gladiators' push attempts.
Yeah, he has that Ether Lens on Jakiro. An item that we don't always see on Jakiro necessarily, but extra range on the ice path is not to be trifled with. You know, it's setting up a lot of these initiations.
A very solid hold. Of course, with that trip, Matu did get his Bloodthorn picked up. He's going to go back for the Blink Dagger next. Mickey, next defensive items done on top of the Shivas. He has a full BKB.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
The Liquid still
Another
ready.
DD rune.
Oh, who's got it this time?
They can get it over on TA. They drop a bottle next to it. It's like, here you go. That's your present.
All right. Okay. Yeah. This is gonna hurt. This is gonna give them the chance to maybe burst the Luna. Of course, I mean, as long as you can save the Mantech, they need to make sure that they can remove that Bloodthorn really off Duraccio.
Yeah. Also, we have the first level 25 in the game right now. We got the TA talent is online. Extra refraction charges. Super strong with the DD rune as well. He is missing a BKB in his item build for sure. In these fights, it's difficult if you don't have it. But he's really strong with the 25 talent.
Well, Gaming Gladiators can catch another courier.
Yeah, see, it's the shard snipe. You just beam it.
We'll see who responds to who. Both teams on the opposing half of the map. Zai will get responded to by Boom, who comes in to deal with the push down bottom.
I think they realized Invoker TP'd base, so they're looking for a kill now.
McKay He's going to be able to catch Celery. Or at least start things off. Celery's going to try and turn, pops the overgrowth, but the arrow comes in. Ace trying to keep him safe on the defense here, but he can't save him. Mickey jumps over the Sonic Wave, burster onto Duracho. Duracho's trying to run. He clipses out. Roar from Zai over towards Ace. Ice Path again catches Duracho on the way back down. Duracho's dead. Ace will also be able to be taken down. Liquid, they get all 4 of them. Once more, Liquid taking solid fights. And it really does feel that Duracho, as farmed as he is, he's struggling to fight without a BKB, right? Because we are just seeing him get completely disabled by, I mean, almost just the Insania Jakiro on his own.
Yes, he can get completely controlled by almost just Jakiro. Skipping BKB here is terrifying.
And now the push comes in. Liquid, straight down bottom. 3 heroes dead on Gaming Gladiators, no buyback. As Liquid, they'll take 1 set. See if they can get another.
Oh, they're forcing the end.
Oh, they're going to go straight for the tier 4. I mean, there's no buybacks.
Yeah, they should have this.
There's only a buyback available on the Bane. Everybody else, they've just got to watch. And of course, the push comes in a hard grip. Is there on the mid-cap? Maybe just the 2 of them is enough? No. But the Ice Path again, that reach from Insania puts the stop to the Fiend's grip, allows Mickey to blink out before the Stone Strike hits. They're trying their best to defend. The Roar's out from Zai. There'll be another buyback. Boom's got a second life.
Oh, it's going to be close.
Getting taken down. A few seconds until Celery's back up, but Liquid, they've got the damage. They're onto the Ancient. Boom and Tofu, can they do anything to push them away? I don't think they can. Liquid, they're looking for the end. They're closing it up. They're going to be able to do so.
2 seconds on the Luna. She was so close to respawning, but wow, great call by Liquid, recognizing weakness there. They just see a chance. And they go for it.
They absolutely do. I mean, we're sort of seeing both of these game runs, right? The ending decisions from each respective teams have been very impressive. Game 1, we had that call of Gaming Gladiators to realize they can commit with the buybacks in response to Liquid to end. And this time around, Liquid, realizing they've taken the racks, there's no buybacks probably available. They just push to win. And they get the win. And 1-1 we're having here, Waga. I mean, and this game, it did end, I feel like those last 10 minutes at least went very quickly downhill for Gaming Gladiators.